words of my lips and the meditation of our hearts be now and always acceptable in your sight, O Lord, our strength and our Redeemer.
Amen.
Amen. Mothering Sunday in a church service is a bit, I guess, like being a mother. It all looks quite simple until you get into it. A nice bunch of flowers, say how lovely mums are, and there you are, all wrapped up for the year. And then of course come the questions, the buts. I will come to those in a little while, because the buts are most important, or rather they are important. But I'm going to start with what goes before the word but, because it is the first and the most important thing to say and to hear today. A simple, quite ordinary, two-word phrase: thank you. Every one of us, from the youngest to the oldest, owes our life to our mother. We would not be here if we'd not been nurtured and born from someone else's body. If someone had not given of themselves and made it possible for us to live. None of us remember that. Yet without those months which we spent in someone else's body, nothing. Motherhood is wonderful because it shows us God, who took nothing and made from nothing life. So thank you. Something we all need to say. Please thank your mother, and say it in whatever way is possible. That is the most important thing I want to say. But I come now to my buts. And therefore I'm afraid I'm going to go on a little longer. If therefore you feel the need for a nap, to ignore me if you wish, to reflect for a while on your mother, or to admire the architecture here, or if you're at home to make a cup of tea, whatever it is, feel free. As soon as we've been born, all bets are off. We come into the world in the same way, but everything afterwards is a different experience of motherhood. Every relationship is different and has its own times of delight and happiness, but also its own times of sadness and pain. Those heroic families in today's scriptures are hardly the picture of sentiment on a Mother's Day card. Moses, born under the direct threat of murder, infanticide, and so floated away on his own little mini Noah's Ark by his mother, and then found and made safe by a complete stranger, and then living a blended life in two homes. Jesus, who called God his Father, and not, at least as far as we can tell from the Gospels, not using that term for his parent Joseph, and whose mother, having taken him to the temple for a lovely blessing, is not told just those lovely things about the baby's future, but also that she, Mary, will be torn apart. A sword will pierce your own soul, too. The blessing and the joys come with dreadful prospects. It is a costly thing to bring someone up. Your time is never your own. You have to give up so much for the sake of this other person. It's great if you can have help to do that, but many people don't. And all parents, at all times, are apprentices, learning as they go. There's guarantee of exhaustion and unhappiness, of feelings of inadequacy and loss in every mother's relationship with her child. Just at the moment, a year of teaching the national curriculum at home without the time, the training, the facilities or the expertise of a proper teacher will have certainly contributed some new elements to that challenge of parenthood. Not every mother, not every parent is always kind and loving, and no child is always thankful. When we look back, and I look back a long time, if we're honest, we can all see the times when we could have been a better child or a better parent, when we got something wrong, when we spoiled something good, when we hurt someone through forgetfulness or misjudgment or simple selfishness. And sometimes those things can't now easily be mended. My own mother, for example, died many years ago. So it really is important to seize the central message of Mothering Sunday and get in those thank yous while you can. It's customary on Mothering Sunday to give congregations in this cathedral, as in many other churches, to give women and often men too, a posy of spring flowers. Those are simple but actually very important things, because they take me here back to where I started, to that central message of Mothering Sunday. It is to be thankful for life, to be thankful for mother, for love and nurture, for the gift of love and the gift of forgiveness to us and from us, and to be thankful for God, the Father and the Mother of us all. Amen.